Hey everyone, Chip Rogers. We're here in Las Vegas at the Venetian for the Channel Partners Expo. It actually officially opens this afternoon, the expo. It's been MSP Summit yesterday, was in full swing, and it's been going great.
Yeah, it's packed. It's pretty packed, and it's been great to bump into a lot of old friends, actually, a lot of old acquaintances. That's been awesome.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm so excited to be joined by Tracy-Ann Palmer, affectionately known as TAP, by almost everybody, right?
Everybody.
So great to have you on, and TAP, and so for anybody that, just as by way of introduction, Tracy-Ann has been, gosh, you've hit all the high points in the technology industry with Cisco, Salesforce, AWS, Rackspace, VMware, and now you're advising ExoStellar, which is a startup, and I love to hear that story because it's really a great story. So welcome, Tracy.
Yeah, thank you, Chip. It's so great to be back here with you. It's wonderful. Last time I saw Chip was actually a couple of years ago, so it's great to get connected and reacquainted again.
Yeah.
ExoStellar, I want to just tell you about this incredible organization. So it's a startup, and the CEO is Tony Shakib, who is a VP GM from Microsoft. And he came to say, hey, listen, I'm going to get this startup off the ground. Incredible technology. Never seen anything like it before. I was actually born out of Cornell University. We still have actually one of the original PhDs with us, Ziming Shen, who is the co-founder. And they have developed a middleware technology that sits inside of the customer's environment, and it's got all the AI configurations, algorithms, all of that built in.
Yeah.
Here's the linchpin. It reduces customers' cloud costs. We're in the AWS ecosystem right now by anywhere from 60 to 80%.
It's incredible.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
No interference, no human intervention whatsoever. Automated, dynamic migration. And essentially what it's doing is, if you think about your CPU environment, it is ebbing and peaking with your workload provisioning without DevOps teams and engineering teams having to touch anything. Right?
So it's optimizing the contract to match your actual consumption.
That's it. Yeah, it's matching the CPU and the memory.
Yeah.
And so as your workloads are, you've got your peaks and your valleys, right? As that is happening, it is automatically, dynamically ebbing and flowing with those peaks and valleys.
That's amazing.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's absolutely incredible. When I was introduced to the company, I said, absolutely, I'd love to jump in. I'd love to help from a channel perspective and get the right partners in place. We actually have Carahsoft as one of our major partners right now, which you know them very, very well.
Yeah.
And we are working on many, many more. Within that environment, we have Avahi, which is another company. We have IO Connect Services, and of course AWS is our strategic partner.
Yeah.
But really their technology is absolutely incredible. And this is a mandate from every single executive. How am I cutting down on my cloud costs?
Yeah. Well, that's amazing. That's great. That's a great place to be spending your time and helping advise them, and sounds like they really can use the help, right, on the channel side.
100%, yeah.
And so here we are at Channel Partners, and you had a session yesterday about unlocking peak performance for your company. So talk a little bit about that, and what was your message there to all the partner folks here?
Yeah, look, I've been studying peak performance in humans for the last 2 years, and I have developed what I call the peak code, which I've trademarked, and it's around 3 pillars. We've been doing things wrong. We think it's all about working harder, going faster, The reality is there are three things that drive you to sustainable growth, performance, and agility. And it's what I call consistency, commitment, and courage. Commitment means, what is your commitment to your customer? Are you over-delivering, under-promising? Or are you promising and under-delivering, right? So that's number one.
Yeah.
But I've broken it down into a playbook specifically for MSPs with the full, life cycle of how they can go about doing this within their own environments in the next 90 days. The next piece is about consistency. We all know that most of us don't do something consistently.
Right.
But in terms of a company, this is all about operational excellence. It's about sustainability. Most companies sort of stop at, we have ad hoc knowledge, right? So that's the knowledge that exists in the company. Then we have document processes. They don't get to systematic, where you have workflows, and then optimization. So what happens is, especially from an MSP perspective, most MSPs only get to a certain stage. So I've done a contrast of investigating the top companies and what they're doing and what they're achieving versus average. And these are the three things that matter. The last one is courage.
Yeah.
Right? Courage is about, are you willing to make the hard decisions? Are you willing to get rid of the product that's not profitable? Are you willing to get rid of the customers that are not right for your business?
Yeah.
Right? But are you willing to do
Hard to do.
this is the hardest one.
Yeah.
Are you willing to take the steps you need to take to really get the company to where it needs to go? So it was a great session. It was an hour long. And I got a lot of, people were snapping pictures and there was a lot of that. I said, no, I'll give it all to you, right? I'll send you everything. It was great. But, it was more about, I really love helping companies be successful.
It's something that MSPs, I think, could really use, because a lot of them are, small organizations that are sort of building and want to get bigger, clearly, and so that's some really great advice to get there.
Yeah. Well, and there's a big difference between, if you think about it, the average MSP is at, at 10 to 12% growth. An MSP that is at a high growth, 24 to 36% growth. I predicted this, I don't know if you remember, I predicted this 3 years ago that we're going to see this major expansion and then consolidation. In the last 18 months, 22% acquisition. That's going to just...
It's incredible.
Yeah, it's really incredible. So, it was a great session, but it's really been derived out of this in-depth, look at how do we perform, and then how do companies perform.
Yeah. Well, that's fantastic. Tap. So, what are you thinking for the rest of the event? What are you hoping to achieve and get from networking and connecting here at Channel Partners?
Yeah. So, Chip, the first thing is there's a lot of AI sessions, and I want to go and really get up to speed on what's happening from a use case perspective. So that's on my charter for today. Second is reconnecting. With a lot of partners and certainly acquaintances, friends, colleagues that I haven't seen for a while. And then also, listen, this is a massive, large event. There are incredible companies here. I walked through the expo and I'm like, I don't even know all these companies. I need to know all these companies.
And I've been in this business for a long time.
A long time, 30 years, okay? So I've got some work to do here in the next 2 days.
That's fantastic. Yeah. Well, Tap, thank you so much for spending some time with us and sharing what's happening in your world and how it can apply to MSPs and channel partners. And this has been fantastic. I really appreciate it. Yeah,
thanks, Chip. And it was so good to see you. And we will do this again soon, I'm sure.
Likewise. That's fantastic. And thank you all for joining. And we'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody.